Bombs, bullets, and shots. Dead bodies, there were lots. You could hear the troops getting on the cars to reach and attack over the enemy's bars. The room was almost empty, but it had one light. It was really dark outside. It was already night. I was taken to a chair, and there I was sat. Out came a general, wearing a green and red hat. I hear you're drawn, well, talk or die. See, this for me is no lie. Tell your commander I want no more of this. As a cost, a soldier like you, they will miss. He took out a knife and held it on my face. I had been through worse. I actually didn't mind this place. Your silence had led my patience to be broken. As a cost, your cheek all cut open. The knife blade on my face opened its way. Don't mind the pain. My country I won't betray. Blood started dripping to my body and below. I'll be tortured. That's all that I know. A man from behind came and pulled my hair, making me stand up from my wooden chair. John, you seem strong. In you, strength is what I sense. Let's see how that works when you're wired to the electrical fence. The voltage on the fence was too high. Being tied there, I felt about to die. Finally, I nodded to start a talk, but only after killing them all. Out of there, I'd walk. In the chair I was sat, grabbed the mic, and the radio turned on. Wolfden, do you copy? This is John. Don't worry, this won't last very long. I'll fight. This ain't where I belong. I saw the lightning and heard a thunder. I knew this was no time to surrender. The mic I grasped hard and swung at the only present guard. Blood came out his nose, and on his back he landed. I turned around just to see that a gun the general had been handed. There was no way out of there. A fight was what I had to bear. In the general's desk was my knife. It was the only hope I had to fight for my life. The knife I rapidly started to swing while heading for the window for my escaping. Bullets were fired in my direction. I knew that in that cabin, for me, there was no affection. I ran to a wild jungle hoping I'd be found. Then I heard, "You will not escape, John!" The most horrifying sound. In the jungle, I stayed that night, looking at the moon, big and bright. The rotten body smell was carrying the breeze. It seemed as if the dead were hanging on the trees. I woke up and it was already dawn. This meant to keep moving on. I turned around and saw 200 men all carrying a gun. To me, it didn't seem like much fun. I ran away from them all, trying to avoid what looked like a brawl. I saw myself flying on the floor, already dead. I saw myself on the floor, already dead, when suddenly bullets came over my head. I saw my team out in the distance, helping and providing me with military assistance. I ducked and dived, and to my team I crawled, while their names I repeatedly called. Finally, safely, I reached my side. I couldn't help it. Eventually, I cried. It was finally over, finally the end. With my team, the rest of my time I'll spend. It was the worst time I've ever had, and because of its end, I'm really glad. And remember, no matter if it's day or night, there's always a hope, always a light.